Ever wondered what sets the wealthy apart from the rest of us? It's not just about luck or being born into the right family. In fact, there are specific actions that the wealthy take every single day that contribute to their success. In this video, we'll reveal the top 5 actions the wealthy take daily and show you how you can start incorporating them into your own life to achieve your financial goals. It may be surprising to learn that 70% of the wealthiest people in the world have not inherited their money. Instead, they have achieved this success from ground up, proving that anything is possible when you put your mind to it. What made them stand out compared to most people who struggle to make ends meet? Financial success can be achieved even with modest means, and there are positive lessons that all of us can learn from the wealthy about how to use our time effectively and manage money. Subscribe to the channel and let's get started. The number 1 of the 5 actions that the wealthy take every day that others don't is, those with financial difficulties often invest time to save money. For example, they may travel further to get something at a lower price or spend more time queuing in order to get discounted items. Thus, it can be said that the wealthy take certain actions on a daily basis that others do not. And although there is nothing wrong with buying products for a discount or getting something for free, the point is that some people do not take into account the value of their time. The rich do. If, for example, your working hour is currently worth $5 and you spent 4 hours going around looking to buy a cheaper product, you actually did not save anything, but rather you spent $5. The same thing happened when you did not want to pay $8. For the lawn cutting, you ended up spending 5 hours on it, instead of spending that time with your family. This is an example of how a seemingly small decision can have huge consequences in the long run. Obviously, at certain stages of life, we have to be careful with every cent, but when our situation allows it, you shouldn't feel bad about wanting to buy a few hours. The wealthy are more than capable of paying a bit extra for the convenience of shopping at the closest store, or getting someone else to do household chores that they could do themselves. This might include mowing the lawn, washing their car, or repairing pipes. As a result, they often get more free time to work on personal projects or hobbies. Generally, when some people receive an income, they think about how to spend it. However, those who are well off prioritize how to invest it further. Oprah Winfrey is a famous example of a person who overcame poverty and financial difficulties to become one of the wealthiest and most influential people in the world. Born into poverty in rural Mississippi, Oprah's childhood was marked by hardship and struggle. Despite facing numerous obstacles, Oprah was determined to succeed. She focused on her education, excelling in school and earning a scholarship to Tennessee State University. After college, Oprah started working in media, first as a news anchor and later as the host of her own talk show. Throughout her career, Oprah has been known for her business acumen and entrepreneurial spirit. She built a media empire that includes a TV network, a magazine, and a production company, all while using her platform to promote causes like education and women's rights. Oprah's success was not the result of luck or chance. Instead, it was the product of her hard work, determination, and willingness to invest in herself. She didn't waste her time looking for discounted products or waiting in lines. Instead, she focused on building her skills and knowledge, always striving to be better and do more. Today, Oprah is one of the wealthiest women in the world, with a net worth of over $2 billion. Her story is an inspiration to anyone who has ever faced financial difficulties, showing that with hard work and dedication, anyone can achieve their dreams and build a life of financial security and success. Moving on to the next topic, I am going to share a short story that will illustrate the actions the wealthy take every day that others do not. A man, armed with basic tools and limited resources, started his carpentry business. Despite the challenges he faced, he worked hard and successfully created furniture to sell in his workshop. The work progressed slowly, and the quality of the furniture was not good. It is recommended to make use of available tools when starting a business. However, if he has been working on around 40 furniture sets for 2 years without much progress and producing poor quality products, he may need to adopt different approaches. A lot of people spend all their money without saving any, and when additional money comes in, their first thought is what else they can buy with it. Having money is not just about spending, but also about making wise investments. Wealthy people often use part of their earnings to make smart investments, such as developing their skills or business, improving their workspace, and acquiring better tools for work. A sound financial strategy is to first use the money you make to invest and then live with what's left. As a result, your income gradually increases due to investments, and you can keep investing as well as spending more. This simple process can be repeated for long-term wealth creation. The rich follow a simple scheme of making money. They invest part of it before spending it on anything else and live off the rest of the earnings. Thanks to their investments, their income increases, giving them more money to invest and spend, and the cycle is repeated constantly. What happens if, for example, you earn $2,000 and invest 20%, while consuming 80%? Initially, you have $400 to invest and $1,600 for expenses. With the investments, your income increases, and you receive a total of $2,400. Out of this, 20% $480 is used again for investing purpose, whereas you can use the remaining 80%, $1,920, for your living expenses. This cycle continues with increasing income each time, and so on. The next action the wealthy take every day is to think for the future by not spending all their resources at once. Instead, they save some of it and use it to buy what they need to increase gains in the future. This could include investing in stocks, bonds, or commodities, anything that can be leveraged to generate a larger return over time. It is widely known that the larger the cake, the larger the portion you will consume. Typically, people will wait until they feel it is an ideal moment to start something new, wasting time gathering information and often looking for the approval of others. Meanwhile, those of wealth tend to put their newly acquired knowledge into practice quickly and analyze results accordingly. The saying, "You can be wrong, but you can't doubt," might sound familiar to you. Even though you may not be sure of your opinion, it is important to have trust in yourself and to believe that you are correct. The fact is that we rarely feel guilty about things that didn't go well for us. We are more likely to feel guilty about the things we never did out of fear of failure. Successful people often read a book, find something interesting, and take the time to implement it in their life or business. They will only postpone the action if the implementation of what they have learned requires a lot of money or cannot be done at that moment. Most people, when they learn something new from a book, course, or seminar, get excited for a moment. When they finish, they look for another book, course, or seminar on the subject. They acquire a lot of knowledge, but they don't implement anything. For instance, someone in the marketing field who is constantly studying the latest trends but never puts that knowledge into practice won't see any benefit from their additional knowledge and will miss out on how valuable practical experience can be. Trying to lose weight without taking action is pointless. While it is important to prepare and to have knowledge, it is more beneficial and effective to learn alongside the process. Watching recipes and exercise videos can be helpful, but they won't help you get where you want if you don't take action. For example, if you want to be a good writer, instead of learning all the writing techniques, start using the ones you already know. Write something daily and publish it on your blog or a social network. The feedback from the public will help you identify areas for improvement. If you want to be a tennis player, rather than just watching others train, start training with them. Let the results speak for themselves and tell you if you're on the right track. Moving on to the next of the 5 actions the wealthy take every day, they delegate tasks. An important daily activity for wealthy people is delegating tasks to other people. This enables them to focus on their core goals and have more time and resources to put towards achieving their long-term objectives. The others think that nobody can do the job as well as they do. The rich also look for people who can do a better job than them. It is very common for small business owners to think that no one can do it better than them, and as a result, they do everything on their own. Time and energy constraints are the biggest challenge for any business. If you try to do everything yourself, you will not be able to expand your business. It is essential to delegate tasks so that you can maximize your time and energy and focus on developing the business. The wealthy understand that one cannot be the best at everything, and although finding a committed person who does their job well can be tedious, in the short term, it is often more demanding than doing the same job oneself. Thus, they do not give up before creating a work and support team. As an example of this, Warren Buffett, CEO of Berkshire Hathaway, is a well-known and famous investor who became successful by delegating tasks. He practices a laissez-faire leadership style, which allows his managers to operate independently and make decisions without micromanagement. Buffett trusts his employees' capabilities and provides guidance through mentorship. He takes responsibility when necessary and owns up to his mistakes. By delegating tasks to motivated and skilled employees, Buffett has been able to transform Berkshire Hathaway into one of the biggest financial service companies in the world. Rich people understand that even if they get sick or go on vacation, the work will still continue. We must be conscious of our limitations. To be successful, we need the help of others. The most successful leaders are the ones that people want to follow, and being a good leader is a skill that can be learned. The next of the 5 actions the wealthy take every day is creating a plan. Others do things without a plan or develop one that they never follow. The wealthy, however, follow a plan and continually refine it. Writing down a plan such as, "I want to lose weight this year," or "I'm going to double my income" on a piece of paper is not very helpful. Your chances of success will increase if you create a good long-term plan and connect it with your plan for the day. What is the smallest action you should do today to reach your biggest goal? For example, if my goal is to weigh 60 kilograms in a year, I currently weigh 70 kilograms. To achieve this, I need to either eat less, move more to burn more calories, or do both at the same time. In general, everyone knows what to do, but the trick is to create a strategy, a procedure to follow, and a way to measure progress towards the goal. My strategy will be to eat twice a day, totaling 1,600 calories, and to only drink water, tea, or unsweetened coffee between meals. Additionally, I plan to run or exercise for 20 minutes a day. Before going to bed, I will ask myself if I have met my goal for the day. Then I will weigh myself once a week, take my measurements, and write them down to track my progress. If my actions do not yield the desired results, I make adjustments to my strategy. There are many methods to set your goals. However, it is difficult to reach a desired destination without knowing where you are going and when you want to get there. Without a plan, you cannot measure the results of your actions, and without measuring, you will not know if you should adjust or change your strategy. Having a long-term plan, coupled with daily action plans that bring you closer to achieving your goals to achieve financial freedom as the rich, and most importantly, having a strong conviction of fulfillment is what differentiates those who achieve more than others. Many have goals, but few have the attitude necessary to execute them. From the 5 actions the wealthy take every day, choose one that you identify with the most. Don't overthink it, just put it into practice. If you like the results, keep practicing it until it becomes part of your life. What will be your action to achieve your financial goals? Now, if you want to know the 17 lessons about money, I recommend you watch this video next. Do not hesitate to share this video with people you know who want to know what is happening in the economic world. Subscribe to the channel and share your thoughts on today's video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.